Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. A little bit of background about myself. I've been a professional fortune teller since 1990 and I specialize in tarot, astrology, palmistry, Lenormand and all sorts of divination. I've owned the Fortune Teller brand now for about 20 years. And this is my full-time job and I love it. I get to help people and get to talk to people every day. In this video series, Scam the Scammers, I look at some people who are trying to make money from their tricky trade. And also in this video, I look at a trickster as well. Gotta love those tricksters. So I have a tarot group on Facebook and it's a study group. And people are not supposed to be asking for money or donations because it's a study group. It's for people to feel comfortable and share and study and get to know each other and practice. So this person, Caleb Dawson, put an advert in my group, which is against the rules. And I private messaged him and I said, do you do free readings? And he wrote back to me and he said, not always free, but let's see what you got, my beloved. Okay, so we're starting off with the beloved already. So let's see where this goes. I said, I need career advice. He said, career advice, what do you do for a living? I said, I'm a singer and dancer. Okay, my beloved, can I see your picture and your left palm? So I sent him a picture and I sent him a picture of a left palm that I got from Google. He said, moreover, do you have any difficulties in your chosen career? And then he said, this picture is not clear enough. So far he's asked me what I do and if I have difficulties in my career. So if I was reading for somebody, isn't that asking them to... Isn't that already asking them? If you're a tarot reader, you'd be able to figure all of that out. That's kind of what we do. That's my job. My job is not to sit with the client and ask them if they're having difficulties and ask them what they do as a career. I would find that out through the reading. Anyway, so he says, this picture is not clear enough. So he didn't like my first picture, so I sent him another one. And I said, sorry, I am in show business, so our photos are creative. He said, all right, in a minute. I said, I'm also an exotic dancer, stripper. He said, it's all right, my beloved. Let's check out what's ahead of you. Then I sent him a picture of a stripper with a woman. And I said, this is me at work. He said, I see, you have something big coming up your way, my beloved, but there is some people who doesn't want the best for you and are planning to destroy what's going to change your life for the better. Oh dear. I said, yes, I have a big offer from a dance group. Will it work? He said, if you really want breakthrough, we have to do some cleansing for you so that what is yours won't be tattered. Some sacrifices will be done. If you can get the materials yourself, no problem. But if you can't, we can do the sacrifices for you, my beloved. I said, okay, can I ask you a question? He continued, once the cleansing is done, it will definitely work out, my beloved. Okay, when I said, okay, can I ask you a question? He said, sure, my beloved. I said, I have been offered to join a Korean pop group, boys dancing and singing. They are called BTS. But the problem is I can't speak Korean. He said, okay, so what about that, my love, my beloved? I said, can you make a spell that they accept me into the group? So I sent a picture of BTS. Is this possible? I said. Caleb said, casting spells is a very little thing for the gods to do for you, my beloved. Okay. It's very possible, my beloved. I said, so it is possible? Is that a yes? Once you believe it's possible, then it'll definitely work. We'll have to cast the spell as soon as possible if you want me to, my beloved. So if I believe hard enough, then I'm going to join the Korean pop group BTS. Okay. I said, okay. And he answered me back to, is that a yes? Very well, my beloved. I hope so, I said. So are you ready for the sacrifices to be done? He said. I said, yes. Okay, so now I have to send my godson to the market to get the materials if you are serious about it. And that will only cost $50. I said, I see. Well, last night I made $35 tip for doing some erotic dancing. So I don't have $50, I said. This is my stripper group. Maybe I can ask one of the guys to give me some money. He said, if that will do, my beloved, ask them. Because we have to be fast with it. We have to hurry up because I want to get into this Korean pop group. So because we have to be fast with it, I said, or maybe I can do some prostitution and get the money. But that will be a bit later. He said, will that be today, my beloved? I said, I think in a few hours. Because I already want to send my godson to the market. Okay then, he said. When you have it, just let me know. I said, okay, I will. I'll be proceeding with the sacrifices then. Your request will be granted by the gods in no time. I said, thank you. This is very important to me. He said, all right, my beloved, I'll be waiting for your message. And then I got bored with the conversation and I stopped and I blocked. So now that I've made a few Scam the Scammer videos, I'm starting to get some feedback and some interesting comments back. So I'm not sure now if people are trying to scam me or they think that I'm doing the same thing as the scammers are doing. So I'm a bit confused. But I got this message from Simon from Kenya, and he said, hello, Mr. Debono. Are you a fortune teller? I'm very interested knowing my part. So I think he's saying he's interested in knowing his future. So I said, yes, it's my job. He said, oops, I thought you can do it freely, man. I didn't know it's a job. I said, no, not free. 30 years experience. And then I put a newspaper article about me. He said, cool, I just wanted to confirm it from you since my life is very miserable. Oh dear. From job, marriage, home affairs, totally life itself. Someone is bewitching me or something of the sort. I'm happy you have done it for 30 years. Cool. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. So I put a thumbs up and I said, I'm from Australia. We don't believe in bewitching. When you say someone bewitched you, it means you are not taking responsibility for your own actions and are blaming outside people. This leaves you powerless and afraid. He said, oops, I'm African. Here old women practice witchcraft, just out of jealous or being evil. I said, yes, very old superstitions, not very useful in modern times. Keeps people powerless, suspicious, and fearful. And I posted a photo of my fortune teller shop. He said, very true. It lets people live in fear and suspicion. I'm truly interested in your services and hope it may change something in my life. So he's still looking for someone else to change his life. Now he's looking at me to change his life. I said, divination and cards and astrology can only show you the way for you to change your life. These things give you knowledge, and knowledge is power. Ultimately, you are the one who has to do the work. To do what work? To work on yourself and to educate yourself and not be a victim of old superstitions and take responsibility for your life. He gave me a thumbs up for that. And then he said, and would you mind doing me a reading? So still after this free elusive reading. I said, make a booking with me and we will do it. Just like hundreds of other clients, I don't do free readings. People don't respect free readings, in my opinion. He said, okay, I follow what you say, thanks. And then I gave him a thumbs up. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.